Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Madison. Thank you so much for joining. Today I am super excited to be doing something that I have never done on this channel, and I am very happy to be doing it. I am doing the What Disney Villain Am I? I was tagged by Tinkerbell Terryn, and I will leave her YouTube in the description box below. And I am so happy. Terryn and I talk actually a little bit, and I didn't know that she was tagging me in this until she shared it on her Instagram, and I was like, yes girl, I am hopping on this. So I am super excited to be doing this, as well as I will be tagging 5 ladies as well in the description box below. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be answering 13 questions. And I'm sorry if you can hear my child in the background. She's currently with my hubby and they're play fighting, so if you hear some screaming, don't be alarmed. But I wrote down all the questions on a piece of paper, and I also will have the questions in the description box below, and it's really fun. So I have all the questions, and we are gonna sit down and just kind of chat about it. And then at the end of it, you guys can let me know what Disney villain you think I fit into. And if you guys want to play along, you can also tell me some of your answers in the comments below. I think that is super awesome, and I just want to thank Terryn again for tagging me. This is so fun. I definitely want to hop on all these little tags and challenges and stuff like that. So first question is your favorite accessory. So for me, and for anyone who knows me, I always have to have my sunglasses. I don't know what it is, but like driving and the sun in my eyes, and I'm just like, I can't. Swimming, I can't. Like, I need to always have my sunglasses. And pretty much around my entire house is a pair of sunglasses somewhere. So I actually have like these little containers behind me, and one of them is filled with sunglasses. So for certain outfits and stuff like that, I just always need to have them. So for me, my number one answer will be sunglasses. So next up, it says, what is your favorite color? And when I was telling my friends that I was going to be doing this tag, and that was the question, and I gave them my answer, all of them said Maleficent. Without even me going through everything, all of them were like, Maleficent, Maleficent, Maleficent. Because my favorite colors are what I'm wearing on my ears. Black and purple. I have always loved black and purple. I think they complement each other so well. And I do like a deep purple. I don't really like this is kind of a little bit light, but I love a deep like eggplant purple, as well as just black. I know black people are like, oh, it's not a color or whatever. Black and purple are like my go-to things, and that will forever be my color of choice. So for answer number 2, my favorite is black and purple. So number 3 is, what is your favorite dessert? And I have to pick 2. I can't just pick one, I have to pick 2. I'm a very big sweets person. I love everything and anything sweet. I love everything and anything chocolatey, and I am very much a sweet tooth kind of person. So my 2 desserts that I would pick, number 1 would have to be creme brulee. I have had this in Paris, France, and it was honestly to die for. I have also made it several times, and it's one of the desserts that I have, I think, mastered finally on how to make it properly. And then number 2 would be the same as Terryn, and it would be like a lava cake. I love lava cakes, or like a chocolate brownie with like ice cream and caramel sauce, or caramel, whatever you want to call it, sauce. So those would probably be my top 2. If I had to pick like a, like a favorite snack dessert, it would definitely be cotton candy. Like 100% cotton candy. Like, that is literally my shit. So number 4 is, where would you have your lair? And I think this is honestly such a good question. And for me, again, I have to have 2. I can't just answer like one thing. Like, I don't understand how you guys can make up your mind, because like I always have 2 or 3 answers for every single question. But for me, it would have to be the jungle or the ocean. I am pretty much a fish. I live in water, and I think it would be really cool to have like my castle or like my little dungeon thing on the ocean, like in a private island away from people, and like surrounded by like sharks and octopuses and like stuff like that. Like, that would totally be me. Or in the jungle and have like a treetop forest kind of thing, swinging from vines and stuff, and being in the middle, in the heart of the jungle, again, away from people. I'll have my family, or I'll have my my little security people and my sidekicks and stuff, and then that would be it. I would just want to be away from everyone. I don't know if this is making it any easier for you guys to find out what kind of villain I am. Okay, so next question is, what is your style? And I have, again, two. It is either this, where I'm like done up, makeup, my hair done, you know, earrings, and I call it like my updo, or I am literally in jeans and a t-shirt. I ask anyone, or jeans and leggings, or a t-shirt and leggings, ask anyone. I'm literally one of the two. I don't have a middle. I am literally done to the tens of what like I think a 10, or I am hair up, 2-day-old t-shirt, jeans, leggings, whatever. I don't have an in-between. So that's pretty much my style. I am not like, I'm very casual when I am like my everyday, but I'm not like stylish or trending or anything like that. So that's my style. Okay, number 6 is, what is your dream power? And I have talked about this before with some of my friends. We kind of just chit chat, you know, shoot the shit, whatever. And I have always loved mind reading. I don't know why. I just think it would be so cool to find out what you're thinking. Like, you know? But I have thought about this question before answering it, and I would like controlled mind reading. Not where I'm controlling your mind, but I have it controlled on my end so I can turn it on and off. Because I have seen movies or shows where, you know, mind reader and they're like walking by and they could hear everyone's thoughts and opinions and all that stuff. I don't want that. I want to be like, okay, I want it off. And then if I find someone that I'm like, are you lying? What are you trying to do? Then I can turn it on. But you won't know. But you know what I mean? So I think that's what I would probably have, is a controlled mind reading. I think that would be pretty cool. I know, like, I'd love to fly, or I'd love to, you know, have lasers coming out of my eyes, but I think the controlled mind reading for me would be the kicker. So number 7 is your weapon. That was 8. 7 is your weapon of choice. And this one I didn't have to think at all, and for me it is an axe. I have recently come into axe throwing through my friends and like knife throwings and stuff, but axes are like where it's at. And if I have a clip, I will like insert it here. I have become really freaking good at axe throwing. So I think that would probably be my weapon of choice. That's what I'm comfortable with. That's, you know, like what I can do. Like I said, I am pretty freaking good. I've done it a couple times, so I think that would be cool. I could get you from far away if you're like trying to break into my castle, or I can be like up close and personal in your face, you know, that kind of thing. That may be a little too dark, but that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm definitely gonna say an axe. And number 8 is, what is your fears or weaknesses? So I'm gonna go with fears. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of clowns. I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm not really afraid of a lot of things that most people are afraid of. I am afraid of being alone. You know, I spilled some tea there. I don't like being alone. You can ask any of my friends or my parents or my boyfriend. I just don't like it. I feel like it plays tricks on your minds, and it's just like deep and dark and lonely, and that's not what I want. So if I were to be in my ocean or in my jungle, I would have to have someone or something with me all the time. I would not be able to be alone, and that is something that like I deal with on the daily as well. It's not anxiety for me, it's nothing like that. Like, and I'm happy because I have a daughter, so like I'm never gonna be alone. But I think that is literally one of my true fears, is being alone, which is not, you know, it's not nice. So next up, who would be your sidekicks? So because I have the 2 places, the ocean and the jungle, I picked 2 sidekicks. So for my ocean, I think I would want an octopus, and I think that is so Ursula-ish, but again, I am a fish, and I feel like everyone who would pick an ocean would be like sharks or this or that, so like I didn't want to go with that. I wanted to go with something a little bit more sneaky, a little bit more sly, and I wanted to do an octopus for the ocean. I love them. For a long time, I wanted a tattoo on my arm of this beautiful octopus. Again, it was purple. And I just think they're so mysterious and they're so smart, so I would definitely pick that. And for the jungle, if you don't know me, I am literally obsessed with elephants, so I think an elephant sidekick would be badass. Like, badass. So I would definitely have to pick an elephant. Like, me riding on my elephant, you know, doing whatever, cutting down trees, throwing shit. Like, you come at me and I come on an elephant, like, you're gonna be like, what the is she doing? So that is definitely my 2 sidekicks I would pick. I don't really know names or anything I would call them, obviously, but those would definitely be my top 2. Number 10, I kind of struggled with, and it is your villain songs, like your top villain songs. And I don't really like a lot of villain songs, to be completely honest, but my top 2 would be Mother Knows Best and Tangled. I feel like that song is very eerie and very villainous. I just don't know. I don't like that song, and it's very, very villain in my opinion. Kidnaps a baby and she's like, don't go out and do this, and Mother Knows Best, and da 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 da. So I feel like that one, or it would be Gaston by Beauty and the Beast. That would be probably another one, because it's so manly and he's so about himself and conceited, and but it's so catchy, and I think that's why I like it. So those would probably be my top 2 villain songs. If you guys have one, comment down below what it is, and I will take a listen if I haven't listened to it before. But those would definitely be probably the top 2 songs. So number 11 would be favorite scents. And for me, this was pretty easy. All of my candles pretty much smell the same. And that is sandalwood and vanilla. Or lemon. Obviously not mixed all together, but I love any candles that have sandalwood in them, or birch wood, or like a cedar. Smells so good. And then like not like a sweet in your face vanilla or like artificial vanilla, but like a really true vanilla. So that, or it'd be like a lemon. I love lemon pie, or like a toasted coconut lemon, like stuff like that. I don't like anything floral. I don't like anything really fruity. That's not me. So again, that's why I like the jungle, because then, you know, like the sandalwood, the trees, the cedars, that's how I'm feeling. So number 12 is something that I feel like everyone doesn't really like answering, and it is, what are your best qualities? So I had to ask a few people for this one, because like I didn't want to be like conceited or anything. So I asked a bunch of my friends, and all of them number 1 answers were smile. I guess that would be my best quality. I also think that I am very confident, and I don't mean a cocky confident. I just mean confident in like what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it. So even if I'm wrong or I'm not 100% of it, I'm gonna come off as confident. And I think that's also what Terryn was saying as well. So I agree with her on 100%. Smile and confidence, so kind of like a kill 'em with kindness kind of thing. And I definitely think if I was a villain, I would definitely use that as like a sneaky, manipulative kind of way. I look so innocent, and the next thing you know, come at you with my axe. No, I'm just kidding. But I definitely think it would be something like that. So I had to ask a couple people, because I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm this, and but everyone said my smile, and then I had to say like my confidence. That's definitely something that I am very proud of. And then last question is, what makes a good villain? I think this is going to be different for everyone, so I'm really excited to watch all the videos to see everyone's answers. Also about like what villain I think they're going to be, but this was one of the questions that I was really excited about. And for me, what makes a good villain is their intelligence. Yes, they're a villain, but they have to be very smart and very cunning and very like intelligent. Like, I'm pretty much just describing it. But they have to be like, I think, 1 step ahead always. And then they also have to be really sneaky and sly and manipulative in a little bit of a way, because they have to get their way, or they have to prove something. So to me, I think that would make a really good villain. And I'm excited to see what you guys have to say about what makes a good villain. And then last but not least is I'm going to be tagging 5 people in it, which I'm really excited. So I have reached out to a couple people, just kind of giving them a little forewarning that I was going to tag them. So number 1, I'm going to be tagging Megan, which is the girl that I just did my Disney box swap with. If you haven't seen it, I will leave it linked in the cards. I still don't know what side it's on, but it's one of these. So she will be my number 1. My number 2 for tagging will be the Disney Darlings over on Instagram with Taylor and Daisy. I absolutely love their feed, and they just started a YouTube channel, I think, not too long ago, so I really wanted to tag them in it. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna say. Then I did message Vicky over at Vixen Lost in Disney, and everyone who has a YouTube I will leave in the description box below, just so you guys can go check out their video. But I love her content, Vicky, and I did message her because I would love to see what she says. I love her opinions and all of her unboxings and stuff. So I'm super excited to see what she will say. And then I also, number 4, want to tag D at All That Pink Disney Magic. She does have a YouTube and she also has an Instagram. So again, I'll leave it down in the description box below. And I want to see what she says because a lot of the things that she gets, we are very similar. Like I am a hardcore Alice in Wonderland fan and I know she is too. She does bippity boppity boxings like I do too. So I feel like we're very similar, but I feel like she's a little bit more girly. So I kind of want to see like her little dark side, you know? So I think that would be really cool. And then number 5, I know Daisy and Taylor are 2 people, but like they share their Instagram and I think their YouTube together. So I'm just gonna say that they're 1. And then number 5 would be the Game Boys. I want to see what they're gonna say. I love their channel so much. They are very like up with everything that's coming and this and that, and their videos are honestly amazing. So I want to see what they're gonna say, because I think it'll be really interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. Comment down below what villain that you think I will be, or you think that I am, I should say. I honestly am so thankful. Thank you, Terryn, again for tagging me in this. I found this such a cool and fun Disney tag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up. And if you aren't already, click that subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you in another video.